Make
Cool.
sure it's comfy to use and you don't lean too close. Oh, trust and believe if I want to make everyone's eardrums glow out, I'll make sure I'm really, really, really close.
Yeah, we could go really close like this.
You so sure about that, bro?
You sure
Really,
about
bro?
that? You sure about that?
Oh my god, bro.
Is this what you want? You want us to be like real close?
Like making out with the microphone.
Punch, I keep this in the edit. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, that was too loud.
Me? Was I too loud?
Yeah.
How is that possible? I wasn't even messing with the volumes. That's your guys' fault. It's completely on you.
Oh, well, who cares? We're trying. We're back with episode 6. We took like a mid-season break only because I accidentally became a little bit too important at work. But guess what? Don't fret. I am no longer important and I'm back.
It was one of those where you said, you asked Offer Wig Wednesday and like, okay, well, you don't have to come in anymore at all. Like, oh, damn. Didn't realize it was like that strict.
Well, guess what? We're back to podcasting episode 6. So we're glad you're listening. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hi. Actually, we're putting the video podcast on Spotify now as well.
Yeah.
And on YouTube.
It also exists for posterity on YouTube. So you can take a look at our beautiful visages. And I have to say, I took a moment. I look really good today.
Yes.
I'm not fishing for compliments. I kind of expect them at this point, and no one said a thing about how great I look.
Where the Wiglets on the live chat right now will give you compliments. Like Little Princess Moo 22 said, "You're both looking great. Happy Thursday."
Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I needed. Now I can continue.
So yeah, if you don't know, we do record this in front of a live stream audience.
It's like Full House, but with natural laughter. Yes.
Is there a laughter? There's a cheer. Oh, there we go.
There's a laugh track too.
There's a laugh?
Yeah, right there next to cheer.
Oh, click it. But yes, if you are a Twitch subscriber on Jaymes Mansfield's Twitch, you get to see the behind the scenes live taping. Or if you are a Wiglet on YouTube, you can also see the behind the scenes live taping.
Oh, yes. Now, before we start anything, we have to take a moment, Ernie.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have some really sad news. Alum from Drag Race sadly passed away, the Vivian. So we're just going to take a little moment of silence for the Vivian.
Yes, our condolences to the Vivian's family and loved ones. It is sad because when we met her once at DragCon.
Yeah, we were filming for the DragCon like walk around when I was interviewing people. Mm-hmm. She was one of the very last people I managed to catch. Like she was on her way to like do like a winner's panel or something. I managed to catch her right as I was about to leave. And she was very sweet. She like took time out of her day to like do a little bit for us, which I appreciate. You know, that's a pro right there.
Yes, she is super nice. Rest in peace, the Vivian.
Yes. Rest in peace, sweetheart. And also, like, not to pile on, but like, as of this recording, LA is on fire.
Yeah, so
it is on fire.
I hope everybody has evacuated and is in safety. So you know what? We're sending positive vibes your way.
Yeah, I checked on all my LA friends and everyone's like okay for the most part. So at least I have some like good vibes in that regard. But as far as everything else is going, like, girl, it is horrible. So yeah, we got that out of the way.
I know. It put me in a weird mental state, but I don't want to put you guys in a weird mental state. So let's just come back to being positive.
Yeah, let's not create a doom scroll. Let's move on, shall we?
Yes. Now, it is New Year, New You, or New Year, Same You, or like me, New Year, Same Nissan Altima.
Oh my God. That's the thing. I didn't realize just how dated your car is until people pointed out.
It is really old. You know, it still works. And right now, I'm not really driving it as much. So I'm like, why would I get a new one? Because I'll be like a monthly car payment, probably higher insurance. And I'm just like, my car's old, does not have as much technology as all these new cars. So if like some technology breaks in the new cars, I have to pay for that to get it fixed.
Yeah. And also, The thing is that I think I enjoy more than anything is like moving here. I did not know this. Like Milwaukee, we didn't really have these kind of memes. Apparently, Nissan Altima is like a meme.
Yeah.
Like people make fun of people, Nissan Altima like owners. I guess they have a really bad reputation.
And you know what? It checks out. It checks out. Or like they say, like people that drive Nissan Altima are the same caliber as hot Cheeto girls.
Oh, see, I love that though. All my best friends in high school, the girls that like the furry hood girls. Those are my favorite. That was my girls, my crew. The girls that could fight.
Oh my God, this is completely random, but you guys know I'm random. So I have, let's just say, a coworker. No, he's actually a friend, but I work with them as well. He spotted out on the other podcast, our seasonal podcast, Finding Mr. Christmas, that I turn and look at you a lot. He's like, "What's happening?"
Oh no, you gotta say the whole thing. He was being shady. Like he
Mhm.
was trying to throw some shade. He's trying to be cute
Yeah.
and collect you. Apparently, whenever I'm talking, Ernie does this thing where like he'll cock his neck back and forth, just like. And he like came up to you, he was like, "Hey, Ernie, I'm doing an impersonation of you." But like he didn't give context beforehand because again, like he's a very good-looking man, so he's not the best at delivering jokes. Unfortunately, I know this firsthand from having written jokes for him, and he didn't deliver them very well. But like that's besides the point. That's not here or there. He did that example for you, and you looked at him like he had elephant tusks.
I was like, "What's happening?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't know? It's an inside joke." And I was like, "Oh, so they're fans. They're fans of me."
Oh, they're fans. Also, again, kind of dumb people. An inside joke only works if you know the joke.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. So I'm like, "What?" And then he explained to me, I saw on TikTok that, because sometimes we do promotional reels,
Yeah.
that you kept doing this, cocking your head back, for looking at Jaymes, looking at the camera. I didn't know what was going on. But I'm like, well, I'm used to looking at people in a conversation. So I'm new to podcasting. So I have to look at the lens, I guess, if I'm podcasting. So I can't look at you. We can't keep doing this. Or I guess that's weird now, looking at people when you converse.
To which I say, oh, so you were really bothered. You're obsessed. Because I would have never even picked up on that. You're a fan. You're a fan, baby.
The chat is popping off today. So
They're
let's
going
see
in.
what's happening. Little Princess Moo 22 said on Twitch, "It's because Jaymes is beautiful and Ernie is being an active listener. I like the visual body and face feedback of a conversation. Thank you."
If anything, it was given
Thank
like the
you.
little like red light, green light girl where like the eyes are scanning the room. It's kind of what it's giving. Like I'm talking and you're just like scanning.
I want to give an applaud to Little Princess Moo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. And Sponge King, of course, took a little bit of offense on YouTube, said, "So I'm ugly? I'm funny, but I'm ugly, according to Mother Wig."
When did I say that? I never said you were funny or ugly. I never said you were either of those things. I mean, the possibility is highly likely, but again, like, I didn't say that. Don't put that on me.
We should do a section of the misinterpretation of Jaymes Mansfield, where people
Truly.
misinterpret what you say and then they just get mad. And we're like, well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It's like the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the misinterpretation of Jaymes
Jaymes.
Mansfield. It'll be like my face carved into a desk. I love that. Oh, this is actually a great moment for me to like bring up a topic that just came into my mind right now. Now, I, as you know, have a Discord server because I love to sow Discord. And I love my wiglets, but I can't help but notice that like the conversations aren't as like lively as I hope. So I want to create a new thing. I want to create the Jamesies Awards, like the Jamesies,
Yeah.
where I will basically make the wiglets vote amongst themselves and basically pit them against each other. I want to create infighting and like I have to create categories and they can all like battle for the coveted best wiglet.
Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
But
Kept looking at you and looking at the camera.
But yes, that's what I want to do. I want to pit my fans against each other because it works so well for Drag Race. I want to do it for me now. I feel like I'm just as much of a franchise as they are at this point now. I have tens of fans.
You know, and that deserves an award show.
Truly.
A live stream award show. It's going to happen.
Watch, I'll make all these awards and all these categories and like I'll do a write-in category for myself and just win every single award after they've already voted for each other. I think that's what's going to happen.
Also, I want to talk about New Year, New Me, basically. Do you believe in New Year's resolutions? Are you gonna make any New Year's resolutions? I know we're technically like in the middle of January. That's fine because I'm not important anymore. So I have to like refocus my energy. So I'm like,
New Year's
should we follow New Year's
resolutions?
resolutions?
I mean, I like to say I always did. I would always create one because I love failing. I'm like the best at failing. So like I know I'm going to create one that I will never honor. It's sort of like Lent back in school. You had to give something up for Lent. I would fail like an hour into it. It's like I'm going to give up chocolate and then eat a whole bag of M&Ms. And I completely forgot that that's what the whole thing was about. But I don't like to put I don't like to put expectations on myself. But this year, I decided. I mentioned this on a previous week Wednesday that I'm no longer wrong. That was my New Year's resolution. It's just like I'm not wrong and I'm not late. I'm never late and I'm never wrong. So that's my resolution now.
Does that count as a
Well,
resolution?
I gave it up. So I'm going to see how long I keep that up for until I have to issue a public apology. Then I'll bust out my gray sweatshirt and like really get my tears going.
I think my New Year's resolution is just to not to stress as much.
Yeah.
Or like just try to chill a little bit more because I feel like I'm very like high alert. I have to get this done at a certain time. I have to do that. I'm like,
you have a tendency to be a bit high strung.
Yes. So I'm trying to like figure out how I need to chill. Try to like not give myself tension headaches as much, especially since we live in a desert. Okay.
Well, I asked this. What are some game plans you have mapped out for achieving this, Ernie?
It's called not giving a fuck.
We kind of have to give a fuck to like make sure it doesn't happen. Like, are you gonna meditate? Like, what are we doing here?
I think I do kind of want to meditate. So I just found out that Netflix, not sponsored, has like they have like games and actually they have like little relaxation sessions. So you can put on the video and do exercises with that little Netflix voice. And it kind of works a little bit.
And she is British, and bitch, she will calm you down. She's like, breathe in, breathe out. You're in an ocean right now. The water is above your head, but you're not drowning. It's like that kind of nonsense. Although those games are fun. Like when our friend Tyler came to visit, he took an edible and was playing that thing till like 3 a.m. And I like came out and sat with him for a little bit. And baby, it was intense.
He was living.
For a point and click, I was surprised. It was like a Nancy Drew game.
Yeah, he was living for oh my God. I think I'm traumatized.
Why?
Because I wanted to look at you, but I kept thinking, you know what? I'm going to call him out. His name is Shylon.
Yeah,
it's
Shylon, motherfucker. Former video bro.
Yeah, video bro. When we see video, it's Shylon. Okay, it was Shylon. Shylon has me all self-conscious now to look at people while I have a conversation with them.
And see, I'm onto him. I think he's a mean girl because he's also the assistant for Daniel Frazzesi, who is also in Mean Girl. So I think it rubbed off.
And look, I'm looking at you again. Oh my God.
That mean girl tendency.
Shylon's going to come at me again.
Like, what was that book? It's based on queen bees and wannabes. Yeah.
But no, something that also has been helping me relax. It's like, we've been watching Smallville.
Stop admitting this out loud. We're so lame. There's so many seasons of Drag Race that have gone on and so many other gay shit that's happening. And we're sitting here watching reruns of fucking Smallville. Like Tom Welling is getting us through our depression.
Are we bad gays for like not watching like the new seasons of Drag Race or like all these like World of Wonder spin-offs? I will eventually get to them, okay? But right now, I'm really enjoying Smallville. We're on season 4 now. We've been like binge watching.
Like, I do know how we watched that Christopher Reeves documentary.
Yes.
And like we wanted to watch, like we watched the original Superman and then we tried Superman 2 and we immediately lost interest. But they were like, hey, wasn't there like a Superman show like when we were growing up? And wasn't some like really hot guy in it? And it just kind of springboarded from there.
And yeah, I just started watching. I was like, you know what? I remember watching it when I didn't speak English. So that's why I wanted to rewatch it because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was missing a lot of the context.
And thank God you did not like learn how to be a human being from that show because no one acts like a human being in that show.
They don't.
They're insane. It's like a telenovela, the way the logic jumps out the window. And I also love how like every single episode of the first season ends the exact same way, where it's like we have some big overpowered villain and then we just sent them away.
Yeah. And
we'll never see them again.
Clark Kent saved the day and everyone lived happily ever after for exactly 30 minutes until the next villain pops up.
Yeah. The way they would invent new ways to use kryptonite was truly awe-inspiring. What was the last one we watched? Kryptonite facial cream.
Kryptonite Gatorade.
Kryptonite Gatorade, yes. I was like, kryptonite deodorant, like all sorts of nonsense.
Oh, kryptonite tattoos.
That was a good one. See, it got me inspired though, because like it made me realize, like, look, the idea doesn't have to be great as long as you see it through. So I was thinking to myself, like, I should create like a costume crime fighter series or something.
Ooh, they need a kryptonite wig.
That would be how I get my villain of the
Like,
week.
it's too late to pitch it because Smallville's over.
It's long done, but
you use kryptonite hairspray.
Kryptonite hairspray.
Kryptonite hairspray. Like you spray the wig, right? And then you put it on and boom, powers.
Or like, yeah, that'd be great. Like the hair starts to grow or something.
Yes. No, like it just takes over your brain.
It gets really hard. So like, they can't hit you and it will hurt.
You know what? Resin. You found your match. Kryptonite.
Kryptonite poppers, Duke said. There was no gay people in that series. There's only been one gay instance of a gay person on Smallville, and it really bothered me. That one girl that ends up in a cult later on outside of Smallville, Chloe.
Yeah.
She outed somebody in one of the episodes.
Oh, she sure did. There was that little lesbian kiss towards Lana. Wait, let's talk about this. This is going to turn into like a little
they have
Smallville
a really
review.
troubled past with lesbians.
Why
lesbians
are people so obsessed with Lana in this series?
I was saying, is like, does she have like beer flavored nipples or something? Like, why is everyone obsessed with her?
That's what I was saying. Also, we could, since I feel bad for not watching that much gay TV right now. I'm going to reimagine them as gay people. I totally see Trixie out of drag as Lex Luthor. Yeah.
That'd actually be kind of sickening because like Lex Luthor is very wishy-washy sometimes, or it's just like, are you being shady? Or are you not? Are we friends?
If they reboot Smallville, they need to make Lex Luthor gay.
A gay Lex Luthor is super cunty gay Lex Luthor. Oh my god, like he runs a fashion house or something. Because Lionel Luthor is also on like a weird spectrum when it comes to gayness. I'm just like, I don't really love you or anything about you, and this like whole obsession with Clark Kent is very weird.
Yes. This whole show gives like weird vibes.
Yeah, there's a lot of things where I'm raising my eyebrows. Just like, I'm uncomfortable. I just want to let everyone know I'm uncomfortable right now.
The 2000s were a crazy time. Then you wonder why us millennials act the way we do. I'm like, we grew up.
We were digesting.
Yes, we grew up with like problematic television.
We were the Gossip Girl era, you know?
Actually, it was problematic television. I don't know why I did this. We grew up with problematic television.
Forget, but after Smallville, they would show like Top Model. So it never got better. Like whatever we were consuming, it never got better. It only got worse.
I think it's time for a Shameless plug.
Okay, well, I haven't done this in a while. Actually, let me grab something quick for it. Do you want to look sickening? Do you want to look gorgeous? Do you want to walk down the street and have people hate you? Well, look no further than the makeup I'm wearing today. Yes, I love you all so much that I'm going to give you a gift. The gift of a coupon code for Kimchi Chic Beauty. Look at this. I wore this on my lips today. It's her red little palette. Look at all these colors. And look at the love I've given it. If you use the code Jaymes15, you can save 15% off at checkout at Kimchi Chic Beauty. And I'm not wearing a Jaymes Mansfield beauty wig. Otherwise, I would. Just plug that.
Do it anyway.
Just do it anyway. I mean, I do sell style wigs that aren't my own. You're absolutely right. I'm going to take back this moment. I'm reclaiming this moment right here, right now. Okay, do you want to be gorgeous? Do you want to be stunning? Do you want to walk down the street and have people hate you? Get a Jaymes Mansfield Beauty wig. Look at this. I'm wearing a styled wig from Jaymes Mansfield Beauty. Ooh, don't you want to be glamorous? They're premium, baby.
It's premium, baby.
It's premium, baby.
Now I think we ignored the chat a little too long. Let's look at our chat. Let's see what's going on. Duke said, she is a hacker with all her codes.
It's like I'm back in MySpace. I love it.
I started at Trix Luther. Selena said, kryptonite hair crimper.
Ooh.
Not I started at kryptonite resin.
Kryptonite copper wire.
Oh my God. Mel Jandralu on Twitch said, did you all make vision boards?
I'll tell you this. I've only made a vision board like once in my life.
The answer is no.
No.
I didn't make one either.
No. It seems a little too arts and craftsy for me. If I gotta bust out the glue stick and it's not going on my eyebrows, baby, that's a waste of a glue stick.
I mean, also, my New Year's resolution is just about chilling a little bit more instead of being like high strung. So I'm like, do I just need to put like pictures of people chilling?
I think you like are supposed to put stuff that you want like manifest getting, like if you want like a new TV or something. But also, no one has catalogs anymore. Like, what do I manifest? Groceries? That's the only catalogs I ever get. Like the Smith's catalog, just put like apples and shit down. I don't buy magazines anymore, so like I don't really know how I'm gonna do it.
It's all online.
Yeah, I guess I could print it out, but again, like it's a waste of ink. You know how expensive ink is?
It's really
This is what
expensive.
we've turned into. It's us bitching about how expensive the world is now.
I know we've become those people. But also, it doesn't help that when you go on social media, everybody just posts negativity. It's like not even. I don't think they try it. It's the news. They post the
Yeah.
news. I stopped watching the news for a reason, but they just post it for me. I'm like, oh my god, I followed you because you were hot, not because I want to see the sad news on your story.
Stop giving me your hot takes and put more thirst traps up, damn it. That was the whole crux of this relationship, and you're ruining it.
Also, talking about the new year, you already have like a pretty good new year. You were just in episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race, season 17, with your drag daughters, Bryce Mansfield and Just in Case.
Yes. Although I will say this, I'm so glad it did not make the final cut, but she had changed her name last minute.
So what?
Justine Case changed her name to Nia Dole.
Why?
I don't have a fucking clue why. And we all like humored it, and she like submitted it, and they made a name tag for her and everything. And I'm sitting there just like, her name is fucking Needle. She said her name is because she sews. So I'm just like, Nia Dole. And the more I'd say it, the more angry I would get. But I didn't have the heart to tell her that I hated the name so much. But yeah, and just hearing them say, "Is Nia here? We need Nia." But like, this is like calm anger. And thankfully, she since dropped the name, and they didn't feature any of their names, which I thought they were going to. Like the way it was sold to me, I thought it was going to be more about the Drake family aspect. But I think they only did that because they knew they could scare us and like not talking about it after the fact. We'd keep our mouths shut.
I think, I don't know, because they had a lot of drag daughters on episode 1 for RuPaul's Drag Race that made the cast.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they had like a plan there, and then last minute they were like, nah, you're gonna get pie in the face.
Thing. I thought I was I overthought it to the nth degree. Like I thought it was way deeper than it actually was. Like I fully went in there thinking like my number is 419. That's the first person that gets shot in Squid Games. And I got pied first. So I was like, oh girl, they're really like in deep with this. Lo and behold, when I watch it back, they edited it to have Poor Chop get pied first. Because of course, like they couldn't resist that.
Jaymes is like, I wanted to come in first.
I did. I wanted continuity honored, goddammit. They shot out of sequence like this. Is this not reality? Is this not reality?
I mean, you've been on reality TV a few times knowing that reality TV is not reality.
And see, I slipped up. I acted like one of those people on reality TV that's like upset when they find out things are like cut around and altered. They forget that they're on a TV show. And it happens to the best of us, even the best of me. I'm just saying, you know, even I am capable of slipping up from time to time when it comes to this kind of thing.
Now you understand their trauma.
I get it now. If I ever go to DragCon, I'll walk up to them and like with no context whatsoever and just put my hand on the shoulder and say, I get it now, and walk away.
They're looking at you like, what the
fuck? You know what? I get it now. And just walk away. No context, nothing. They get nothing from me. But because that should be enough. They should know. They talked about it enough and loudly enough. I'm just saying, you should know.
You guys made matching outfits.
Yeah. Oh, that's also a bit of tea here. It's not so much tea. It's like Lipton's tea, truly. But like, apparently that's like, it must be on sale here in Las Vegas because every bitch in Las Vegas has an outfit in that fabric.
Oh, yes. So this was filmed last year, and obviously we had to keep our mouth shut. But within like 6 months after Jaymes filmed that, we were like, we're going to do a photo shoot. It's going to have like a white background and stuff. We didn't do it because there was 3 local girls here that did a photo shoot exactly like that with that fabric, and they sewed them all themselves. So I'm like, they're just gonna think we're copying.
Although I'll say who she is because she'll love it. My friend Katana, who sewed her own outfit in that fabric, she messages like, "Oh, okay, I see you see you stole my swag," and like I had to let her have it. I had to let her know that like we did this last summer. We did this before you even thought of this fabric. And as soon as it aired on MTV, I sent her a message saying like, "Are you ready to admit that mine was the best now?"
Also,
It's okay, you can admit it.
James is over here like, I got this fabric when it was in Santee Alley. You got it like months later when it finally reached Las Vegas.
When it finally reached Hetty's, yeah. Low-key, we actually bought it at Hetty's. And I'll also spill this tea about myself. I didn't even pick that fabric out. Justin picked that out. I didn't even want it. I just said make it pink.
James is like, I wanted a pink.
I did. I was like, I actually just wanted pink sequins, but that's just like the war I have between my drag daughters. She hates sewing sequins because it ruins her house, and I hate sewing sequins because it ruins my house. I'd rather ruin theirs. So it's just a crossroads. Our swords are constantly locked in battle.
But no, their pictures are very sickening. Like when I saw them,
They were all right.
I thought they were good. I thought the pictures were good.
I mean, it would have been better if I was in it.
James photoshops herself in the pictures. Fixed it.
That's how I feel about every photo. Like even when someone's on the cover of Life magazine, like that's a great accomplishment for you. But it looked better if I was there.
You know what makes this story even funnier? You wanted Katana to be your drag daughter just because of the name.
Oh yeah, because so my other friend's Desiree St. James. She was her daughter before, but like she changed her name because she went on her own path. But her name was Katana St. James, and I wanted her to be Katana St. James Mansfield. Come on, I mean, come on. And she wouldn't go for it. She did not go for it.
She's like, I am tired of drag mothers, okay? I emancipated myself. I'm leaving myself like this.
She fully did. She Macaulay Culkin'd it. It was weird. Not so weird. It's like, it's a journey. She's on her own path.
Yeah, she's like, I'm on my own journey now.
But Katana St. James Mansfield, it could have been we could have had it all rolling in the deep.
Now she is Katana Hilton.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Smell her.
What's another thing that happened? Oh yeah, when you guys were going back and forth about the outfits, James was like, oh yeah? Well, mine is in Vogue.
Oh, that's right. I feel like I had the last laugh several times, but she's so unflappable that like anytime I like try and say something to her, it just never phases her. It's one of those people where I adore her that much where like you can say anything to her and she will just not be bothered.
And she sent you back, oh, you thought you ate that.
She's like, bitch, you thought you ate with that. I'm like, damn. She got me. Got me, girl.
She ended up getting the last laugh. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Comment down below on Spotify and YouTube. Apple Podcasts, I don't know if they let you comment, but you know what you guys should do if you're listening to the podcast? Give us a 5-star review. A 5-star review and comment how much you like this podcast.
Yeah, 5 stars only.
And also, and if you're watching the video podcast on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Is that it? Let's see if the Wiglets have any other topics or any other conversations before we head out.
Okay.
Dagley said, it was so cute seeing you and your family on TV.
Oh, thank you. It felt good. Like when I got the call for it and they said they wanted my drag daughters, like, I don't know if they deserve this, but I'm going to be a good mom for a change and give them this opportunity. Even though Bryce has been on Drag Race like twice already before.
Yeah, Bryce has actually been on Drag Race as a backup dancer for Miss Cracker.
Yeah, she was Miss Cracker's legs for All Stars.
Duke said, everyone should be wearing the fabric with your face on it. The sponge fabric.
I love that they call it. Who said it's a sponge fabric?
Duke.
Duke said that? Oh, really? Duke? He put over sponge? That's a new thing. They're lovers, from enemies to lovers storyline progresses. Oh my goodness. These Wiglets. Don't worry, I'll get y'all fighting again. And wait till the Jamesy Awards drop.
With the Jamesy Awards, yes. We should have Bryce 3D print a Jamesy Award.
I should.
Yeah.
It's just a statuette with big tits.
Oh, Lil Princess Moo has a question for you.
Oh, let's hear it.
Lil Princess Moo from
Well, I'm all ears. What is it?
Oh my God. Was the pie good? You were the best one.
When I tell you I was mortified because it like hit me right in my wig, I would have rather it hit me in the face because I felt like I would have to clean it out. Although I will say it took me all like 5 minutes to get that pie out of that wig. I was really impressed how much product was in that wig where it just kind of slid right off.
Your wig did come back like really clean. Oh my God, I looked at you. Shylon's out there. Someone judging me.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I know Shylon.
See, I feel like this is the era of us feeling self-conscious because I had the same feeling yesterday during the live stream because you had to point out that my bra straps had been getting a little stretched out, so my boobs have been sagging lower. So now I'm constantly looking and adjusting. I'm like, oh, are they too low? What's going on?
New year, new self-conscious. New year, new insecurities.
There it is.
There it is.
Well, I feel like that's every single year, but it's so good that I can be brave enough to say it out loud.
Louise said, I literally screamed, not the wig, at my TV.
I was mortified because we had to sit like that forever. And again, I tried to be cute and do like a little pose. Like I was trying to channel like the birds when like they get pecked to death and they're like laying all glamorous like a 1950s movie. Bitch, I was like that for an hour, my ankles crossed and everything, thinking and being told that everything was going to be filmed and on film, so we have to like keep continuity. Girl, that thing was not even a minute long. I should have known better.
I felt bad for Bryce because Bryce was doing like
Bryce like went into a back bend and was like had her legs in the air and like basically bouncing on her hands and her head, and they pied her right in the face like that.
You see, they should have shown that,
and they didn't show it.
I think you told me something about Kimora Black as well.
Oh, my favorite. Oh my God. So this is one of my favorite moments. Kimora Black was one of the last queens to get pied, but they threw that pie so it was like escape velocity hitting her face, like, and then it falls to the floor, right? And all you hear is she spat out the fattest cherry from her mouth.
They should have kept that.
It should have been kept in.
Honestly, I would watch the Squirrel games if they made that into a show.
Oh, trust. I was texting producers like, don't worry, don't you fear. I will host it. But yeah, they didn't bite. They did not bite. They don't know a good thing when they see it. Just saying. Yeah, it was a great idea, but I feel like it's going to be the last we ever see of that. It's never stopped Mr. Beast from ripping off Squid Games. So, I mean.
Squirrel games? Make it happen, you guys.
Honestly.
But yeah, that was episode 6 of I Have Opinions Too. Comment down below your opinions as well.
Yeah, and if you don't agree with us, what's it like being wrong? What's that like? Yeah, be sure and give us 5 stars if you're like listening to this via Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcast.
Yes, take some time out of your day and give us 5 stars.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Write a review even. Doesn't have to be that long. You know, you just say, oh my God, these hosts are hilarious. And that Jaymes, she's beautiful and has a banging bod.
Hopefully it's not like a few months before we do the next episode. I'm trying to redo this again. Like I said, I became a little too important at work for a little bit, but now
for exactly half a week.
But now I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm not as important anymore.
We're both back to being insignificant. Yes.
Yeah. This has been I Have Opinions Too. Until next time, catch us in the live stream.
Yes. Bye. Bye.